in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Kersey is out there with Black. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's MP. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And, Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
Down low, here's Smalls, and the dunk by MP.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
And so here's Orlando. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following Fred VanVleet's three. A nice shot by Black.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Porzingis. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Dives for it. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Smalls, drives to the hoop, lays it up and banks it in. MP's got his second bucket tonight. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. MP's got 6 points.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He came away with 41 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
The Magic making a switch here. Green's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Now, here's Banchero. He had 19 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the turnover again by Orlando. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Connect, he's checked in for Bronx. Time to change for the Magic. Cook's checked in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here is Cook after the basket by Boston. Here's Green, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. On the wing, MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Top of the key, Connect. Fires at the elbow. MP, no good. The Magic trail by 10. Van Carroll looking around. Here's Cook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent. The layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Some changes for Boston. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Isaiah Joe comes in for MP. And it's White in for Fred VanVleet. Robinson's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Powell. For the Celtics. Nurkic checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Zeke Naji. MP's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Fred VanVleet in for White. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Cook. On the court for Orlando, Franz Wagner is out there with Green. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Black. And it's Kersey at the 2 spot.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
Pass to Connect. Nurkic up top. In the corner, it's VanVleet. 18 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Black, no good. Celtics leading by 9. To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to connect. Back to MP. Robinson pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Connect sends a screen for MP. Shot clock at 6. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And stolen by MP. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Pass to Brown. Back to MP. Connect sets a screen for MP. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Kersey with the ball. Connect picks him up. Black. And count it from 19 feet away. Black's got 6.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And so, MV will bring it up for Boston. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win, they win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30, or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Several teams wrestling for position there. I know wrestling is an arena you have some experience in, Shaq.
Absolutely. I remain undefeated as a wrestler. Just don't check the tape.
But hope you're better in the ring.
You talk and keep, Kenny. I'll at you from the rope top.
Or you keep. You talk and keep, Kenny.
You talk and keep.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Celtics.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Porzingis is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's the Boston Five. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Pass to Black. Kessler up top. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Kessler a screen on Brown. And it's Banchero missing.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
The Magic trail by 8. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards. And he also can bang inside with big physical guys. And he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. The break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Van Vliet passes to Porzingis. Over Banchero. Porzingis can't hit. The Magic trail by 6. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Wagner. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Porzingis. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to MP. And it's sent back by Kessler. They retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Brown, no good. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Banchero. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Brown outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Brown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 8 points.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Black kicks to Banchero. Here's Black. He has 6 to the paint. Here's Wagner. And he converts the layup. He's got 9.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
MP outside. Pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Kessler. Black the pass to Kersey. The rebound by the Celtics.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Got that one from Van Vliet.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Black, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. And here's Banchero. Inside. Kersey with the ball. They get it back. Kessler. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Pass to Brown. Oh, Van Vliet puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Black. Banchero with the ball. Good on the triple. Now just a 3-point Boston lead.
Check out that quickness with the hands, man. Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Wagner against Brown. And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kersey passes to Wagner. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Nurkic checked in for Najee. Porzingis is coming in for Connect. MP's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Derek White. The Magic also changing it up. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Robinson. Banchero comes in for Green. And Black's subbed in for Cook. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Kersey. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Down low. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Looking very much unhurried. MP handling his business.
Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Kersey. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good defense by MP. To tie it up. Here he goes. MP makes it look easy.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Azura screen on Porzingis. Banchero once again off the mark, Orlando. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. MP outside. Van Vliet outside. Down Under 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic a screen on Wagner. Brown wide open. He fired. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Magic shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Kersey, good. And the Magic lead by 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Banchero.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Here's MP. And he gets it back. Here comes MP. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Brown finds MP. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, this building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. That will count. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Black. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Kersey is out there with Black. And it's Kessler in at the center. Kessler a screen on Porzingis. Banchero and Boston with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP against Kersey. MP kicks to Van Vliet. Nurkic setting the pick for Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Oh, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-pointer too.
Kersey against MP. Kersey misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP dishes to Brown. Van Vliet with it. Here's Smalls driving to the basket. And MP throws it down.
Just the kind of aggressive mindset you want from MP.
The Magic trail by 5. To the middle. Banchero inside. He's against Porzingis.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Black. Banchero right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. He needs all their free throws to go down at this point.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
And funny that after 4 quarters, really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Orlando.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 16. Pass to Kersey. Will it go? Connects. The jumper drops.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Kersey. The 3 from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same image.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. Great win tonight, MP.